Hey everyone, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate that. Today we're going to be looking at the early reviews from the critics for the Witcher Netflix series, which is coming out December 20th. I am really excited for the series, and I think that for the most part I should enjoy at least some elements of it. The first trailer I wasn't really a big fan of, but I really did like the second trailer quite a bit. So I'm kind of on the fence at this point when it comes to The Witcher, if I think I'm going to like it or not. But we have some early reactions from critics in regards to the series. So let's go ahead and take a look at what they have to say here and see what we can glean from what they say. So let's see. Will Franklin says, watching the screeners for Witcher Netflix, I'll admit as a huge fan of the books, I was a little worried, but Lauren Hissrich has done a masterful job at telling the story. It also helps that the cast is amazing, and Henry Cavill just wow. So that's good to see some praise for Henry Cavill here. Plowed through the initial screeners for Netflix's The Witcher, and I've got to say I'm quite liking it. I'll have more to say about it when the embargo drops, but it's well cast, smartly structured, and nicely paced. Good, solid pulp fantasy nonsense. Now, it's kind of weird that they're calling it pulp fantasy nonsense. Like, I don't know, that doesn't really seem like the type of words that you want to be together there, but it is what it is. The Witcher action scenes are bloody. Reminds me of how gruesome Spartacus was. Now, there's a lot of praise from these critics in regards to the action and the sword fighting and all of that type of stuff. Like, they love it, and so that's at least one good sign. The fight choreography is insane. First fight Geralt gets into is beautifully savage. The blend of swordplay and Geralt's design is perfection. The Witcher. And then here we have Lauren. Oh, never mind. That's right here. Okay, so we're gonna skip over this one because this one's just kind of doesn't make even any sense. So Lauren Hissrich says, lucky viewers are currently watching screeners for Witcher Netflix, and I am dying over here. And then this person responded, I have watched the first 2 episodes, and I can say this: the best sword fighting scene I have ever seen, which is like insane praise. I have laughed and I have cried twice already. Don't be anxious, you have done a wonderful job. This show has a soul of its own. Can't wait to savor the rest. Now, that's definitely one of my biggest concerns. Is this show going to have soul? Is this show going to have heart? Is this show going to have the relatability that we want when we watch fantasy stories? And if people are talking about the story, that the series does have a soul of its own, then that's a good sign, at least a little bit, in my opinion. Oh, I will say this: the fight scenes in The Witcher make Game of Thrones fight scenes look like 2 drunks fighting outside a bar, which is wow. That is high praise. So there's a lot of praise for the fight scenes in The Witcher, which obviously fight scenes don't make up everything in a story. You can't just have amazing fight scenes and crappy storytelling. That doesn't really work very well. So I hope that the story is good, and I hope that the writing is good. Those are kind of my 2 main concerns right now, because I don't really see too many critics giving much praise to that. A lot of the praise is going towards the cast and the action scenes, the fight scenes. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see if indeed this show is going to be a well-written show. But there's a lot of things here that we can take as positives, I think. But at the same time, there's a possibility that the show might not be all that great. But it's kind of hard to tell, because sometimes these people who give their first early reactions are a little bit more positive than what they actually end up being when they actually give their full review. So we'll have to wait and see. But let me know in the comments below what you think about this. What do you think about what the people are saying here in regards to Witcher? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.
When you sleep in the day. like my heart's desire.